Hey, thanks for joining me again. Let's walk through some more Fallout 4. We're about to face off with the horrific Deathclaw here in Concord. And we have ourselves some power armor and a minigun. I'm just going to hotkey the minigun and hotkey some Ultra Jet, which is going to be very useful. This commentary is dubbed because I'm going to be busy. First thing you do is slap the fusion core into the back of the power armor. You do that by just simply pressing the interact button. And then press the interact button again to get in. You just climb in with all your gear on, no problem. And now we have a hell of a lot more armor. And I just took some psycho, grabbed the minigun. The guy always spawns right across here, so let's snipe him instead of using the minigun. Save the minigun for more important things. 3 headshots should do it. Now I want to hotkey the minigun to the same hotkey as the sniper rifle, because I won't be needing that for this little John here. While in power armor, you take no fall damage. You saw him just jump off the roof there, took no fall damage. The minigun takes a while to warm up. I find the best thing to do is just warm it up and then take short controlled bursts while it's warmed up. And it's a lot more effective. It'll control the recoil. Now, I want to go down the right side here of Concord. The east side, I believe. This is a lot more strategic than just going down the main street, because you'll have a really good bead on the Deathclaw who's going to spawn from that like little hole in the ground right there. So on goes the nuke. The fat man, as soon as he comes out, plow him with a mini nuke, slap on the shotgun, gobble down some Ultra Jet, and with the Ultra Jet, it will give me 100 more, give me 100 bonus to my action points. So that's how I was able to line up so many shots with my double barrel shotgun, because my action points are way up over 200 now. And I used the crit on my first shotgun shot. According to my testing, crits don't work with the fat man. I didn't see any damage bonus whatsoever, so I decided not to use the crit on the fat man. So that's it. Used up all our VATs, shotgun, and took this guy down. That's pretty much the easiest way to take him down on higher difficulty settings. Nuke, Ultra Jet, shotgun, psycho. And he's dead. Should be one more guy left in there. Make sure you loot that guy Gristle for his Corvega storage key. And I'll talk about that later on. There we go. That should bring up the objective completed notification. There we go. And just to show all these arsehole trolls who like to accuse me of cheating when I say I'm playing on higher difficulty settings, I am indeed playing on very hard. Alright? Whenever I do something too easy on a higher difficulty setting, I always get these trolls come along. That's not the highest difficulty setting, you know, or that's not very hard, or that's not realistic, or that's not infamous, and etc, etc. So just to prove it. By the way, once again, I'm saving survival difficulty setting for another project. All right, saving survival for another project. Fallout 4 is definitely big enough to support walkthroughs of several different builds, at least 2 different builds and 2 different difficulty settings. So that's the deal with that. Just like Skyrim. I did Skyrim on normal, I did Skyrim on master, and I did Skyrim on legendary. And I still had content left over. So now I'm overloaded, and I find the best thing to do when you're overloaded, pardon me, the very first thing you should do when you're overloaded is to go into the junk category and drop everything that only gives you wood or steel. Because once you scrap Sanctuary, you can have so much wood and steel that you don't need it anymore, unless you build like a lot of buildings. And here's that bag of fertilizer I was talking about in the hardware store that I forgot. So I finally got that. That overloaded me again. So I'm going to drop a pipe pistol or something to bring my weight down. There, that'll do it. I forgot to bring some rad stag stew, which gives you a 25 bonus to your carry weight. That would have been very useful. Totally forgot. So, fast travel back to Sanctuary and dump everything into the workshop, or most everything, just enough to like bring my weight down considerably. There we go, that's good enough. And I want to park the power armor over here just temporarily, so as to not clutter up my workspace. And always take the keys out of the ignition of your power armor when you abandon it, namely the fusion core, right? So that nobody takes out with it. And that's that. Just want to double check my hotkeys, my weapons hotkeys. And let's fast travel back to the Museum of Freedom and hook up with Preston Garvey.
This is gonna be fun.
Now this is unusual. Either I didn't kill the last raider, which I don't know what happened here, because usually you don't get the objective to continue unless you kill all the raiders, or the game just decided to spawn a raider because I fast traveled away. And I totally forgot to sleep when I was in Sanctuary, so I'm really dinged up. So I'm going to take a couple of, have something to eat there. Even though from here on out to the end of the quest is non-hostile. Didn't want to take any chances. Okay, so here's Preston.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly. But I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Please, Mama Murphy. I'm working from nothing. I need more.
Look, kid. I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can
Oh,
hardly
hold
turn
on,
out
hold
any
on.
worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together.
That's right, just take it easy,
Now,
Marcy.
Got a better idea of what we should do next?
Well,
Anybody?
how about you,
Well,
June?
Sanctuary it is.
There we go.
Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June. It's time to go.
Alright, so we're all off to Sanctuary. Yeah, there's no better salesman than a man with a shotgun. Okay, so fast travel to Sanctuary. Here we are. And Preston Garvey hasn't showed up yet, so let's just sleep until morning. Either we got here too quickly or he's wandering the perimeter. Alright, and there he is.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Alright, so we just got a whack ton of XP for completing the When Freedom Calls mission. That's it. We're done here. We have one mission already lined up, the first step, and another main mission, the Jewel of the Commonwealth, lined up, and we have to speak with Sturgis for a third side mission, which is really easy, Sanctuary. That's coming up next. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. See you next video.